Okay, I want to put this movie review in context first. I just came back from a preview of 731. In some markets, it's called Evil Unbound. Yao refers to Unit 731, this secret research facility operated by Imperial Japanese Army members back in the 30s and 40s. Now, they were responsible for some up. Like, we're talking about biological and chemical warfare research. They had prisoners that they infected with diseases. They performed vivisections, organ harvesting, stuff that horror movies ain't got nothing on. Now, if you want a factual retelling of the atrocities that Unit 731 committed, well, I mean, watch a documentary, read up on it, or visit the 731 museum. I'm actually going to China next year, so I am looking forward to visiting the museum. Now, that's the real life history of things, right? What about the movie? Does it work as a piece of storytelling? Let's talk about what I liked first. The visuals, for the most part, because there were many creative and beautiful shots, artistically horrifying, but then there are also some weird CGI moments that really take you out of the immersion, like shots that honestly didn't even need to be there. The acting, again, a lot of great performances, but I think that the antagonists, the Imperial Japanese in this case, they came across almost like comic book villains, like over the top, evil, felt very one-dimensional. Now, the sets, they were a bit too clean for me. Like, I get it, this is not a prison camp, it's technically a lab. They're supposed to be living as normal before tests are done on them. But this is supposed to take place in the 40s. Sometimes the scenes make it look like they're in modern times if you don't pay attention enough. There's a level of visual cleanness, I think, that takes away, again, from the immersion. And okay, you know when a movie gets delayed for edits and you can tell in the final cut? Like, it would have worked if we had a stronger connection with the characters. But unfortunately, the movie spends most of its time on the main character and everyone else suffers from a lack of character building. If you want to compare to a recent thematically similar movie, Dead to Rights or Nanxing Zhao Xianghuan did its character work so well because they developed not just a very likable protagonist, but also the survivors around him. So when something bad happens to them, you feel it so much more deeply, right? Don't get me wrong, the human experimentation scenes are depraved, and understanding that they happen in real life, that's the true horror. But in the context of this movie, it just feels like the main character is doing things to get from one horror scene to the next, because his motivations aren't very well developed or explained. Downright confusing sometimes. And the last point might be a me problem. A lot of the context and backstory and setting the scene was presented as text on screen, and I was having issues reading them fast enough. That's not to say there aren't great moments. Like I said earlier, for the most part, the cast delivers powerful performances. It's visually stunning and horrific, and it does have its moments, right? And it's a part of history that shockingly not a lot of the rest of the world knows about. So having it told in a movie is important for the world. 731, Yao opens in cinemas in Singapore, September the 25th.